Why you won't get TDIU, total disability, individual unemployability. Since you're here, you're aware that TDIU is a benefit for disabled veterans that the VA has deemed unemployable due to service-connected disabilities, even though your service-connected disabilities do not add up to 100%, you get TDIU, which is 100% benefits. TDIU is focused on employable and unemployable issues. It's not a medical or psychological term or diagnosis. So, some of the common reasons for TDIU denial is basically boils down to the VA only believes in their medical and psychological ratings when assessing a VA disability and TDIU. You have to prove to the VA you're unemployable with medical and psychological records and assessments, but it has to be in employable versus unemployable factors and terms, basically vocational terms. How can you prove you're unemployable due to your disabilities in vocational terms if you don't have a vocational expert evaluation? You won't get TDIU unless the VA can see You won't get TDIU unless the VA can see in vocational terms your limitations and how they make you unemployable. So again, how can you prove to the VA you're unemployable without showing your limitations in vocational terms? A vocational expert can do this. A medical professional nor psychological professionals are not qualified to present these limitations in vocational terms. Only a vocational expert can. And if your medical or psychological professionals do put this in the documentation, the VA raters will overlook it. This is why more veterans are understanding they are not getting TDIU because they do not have a vocational evaluation. And the VA is not going to provide this service to you. Without a vocational expert evaluation, you probably lack the crucial evidence the VA needs to prove your TDIU claim. Many veterans will overlook this fact because a vocational expert evaluation is not provided by the VA. And there's a reason why the VA will not provide this service. It's because a vocational expert will take your service-connected medical and psychological limitations and put them in vocational terms and employability terms. End of story. You're either employable or not employable. And this is how you prove to the VA you're unemployable with medical and psychological records and assessments. It has to be in employable and unemployable factors, and only a vocational expert can do this. So again, your chances of getting approved for TDIU is significantly lower if your medical and psychological records do not show in vocational and employable terms why you're unemployable. The VA isn't able to make this connection between your service-connected disabilities and how it makes you unemployable, but a vocational expert can. And again, this is why they will not pay for vocational expert services for you. You have to get a vocational evaluation. These are some of the reasons why I'm a better choice for your vocational evaluation assessment. If you're wanting a TDIU vocational expert evaluation, the first step is to email us or contact us. We'll schedule a personal consultation about your TDIU application. If everything looks good and you have your medical and psychological records ready, we can assess your medical and psychological records, determine if you need psychological or other testing, At that point, we can start on your medical review and your psychological review and start doing your vocational evaluation report.